Welcome to CWL Champs. You saw it there in the video and you watched it over the last 3 days. If those 3 days are any indication, today is going to be a wild ride of Call of Duty. My name is Katie Bedford, your host, of course, joined by Nameless Study and Pac-Man on the desk. I don't know if my heart can handle another day like we had yesterday. It just seems like the momentum is growing and getting bigger and bigger.
Oh, yeah.
And you got some big matches right off the rip. Guys, how are you feeling about Saturday?
My heart can handle it. I love this. I live for this. Yesterday was one of the best days of Call of Duty we've ever had. Every single match was absolutely amazing. We saw, things come down to the wire, the very last seconds of some of these maps, and that's what I live for, man. Call of Duty is amazing.
I'm just happy, I miss playing in those situations, but I'm happy I wasn't involved in those, especially the L side. Some of those losses that people held yesterday were painful, and it makes it incredible to watch.
Speaking of,
Yeah, it really does.
Probably the most painful loss of the day yesterday, FaZe Clan falling top 16 to an unbelievable, unpredictable comeback from 100 Thieves, starting with that 2v7 down 2-0 in control.
Couldn't get it out of my head. I mean, we saw a mental collapse on the side of 100 Thieves during those first 2 games, and then right when they win that round 2v7, on accident, by the way, they win it, and then we saw the mental collapse out of FaZe Clan. It was unbelievable, this series, every single map.
It was one of those things where 2 hours after it happened, I'm talking to guys from 100 Thieves, I'm like, how are you guys still even in this tournament? They don't even know how they're still in this tournament.
Yeah.
How are you still alive in this tournament? You lost it. It was 2v7, down 2-0 in the control while being down 2-0. It was over.
I literally thought, at least we saw in Octane's interview, he said we didn't even look like we wanted to play. But there was one player who actually just did not give up, and it was Enable. The way he was able to perform for his team, to come back in that control, pretty sure he led in the lane department, then went on to that hard point, went down to the wire, and he was able to clutch out for his team. You gotta be feeling so happy that you're probably so demoralized in that moment, but there's just one player on your team that's just not gonna give up.
Well,
you have to be really good after that.
That's a big thing too. I mean, we've talked a lot about Enable oftentimes over the course of the year, maybe being the weaker link on this team. So for him to be that person at the very bottom of their hopes and dreams here at Champs, to be like, guys, I got it. Don't worry.
He's just that player. I played with him before. He's that player where all the nerves and stuff like that just never gets to him, right? It's hard to not let the nerves get to you when you're about to be eliminated and you're one of the favorites for the tournament. That's just the type of special player he is. He's been playing for, 15 years now? From another title to Call of Duty, and he's multiple championships. He's just a very composed player, and that's what they needed. They needed somebody like him to step it up and go big for them to get them back into it. He did just that.
And on the side of FaZe Clan, I know it was a really demoralizing loss yesterday, but overall, you guys had a really bad start to the season. Remember that FaZe Clan just in general did not qualify. Then eventually they got a spot and they made it worthwhile. They made a team with a scene. This is a fairly new guy who came into the scene. I actually talked to him yesterday after his loss. He was really sad. But it's just you made such a big name for yourself this year. You got to be holding your head high after
You can't shake that loss, though.
No, you can't.
You can't shake it, and of course, losing to the likes of Octane, going so big for 100 Thieves so many different times, especially his 3-piece there in the S&D. I mean, again, everyone in this team, it's crazy.
You can't shake that loss, and they couldn't shake Octane. I mean, Octane's amazing. We talk so much about his AR power on the map. I know that in the green room, we were all talking about Octane, and what separates him from other ARs is his ability to kill Sogs up close. No other AR can do that as consistently and as well as he can, and that's why he's so special.
Let's pull up our losers bracket, where 100 Thieves did survive against FaZe Clan. You can see it there. Of course, the likes of Team War and Singularity, some of our open bracket teams still in it. Elevate and 100 Thieves. We'll see who they face off against from whoever falls down from the winner's bracket. And speaking of that bracket, we'll pull it up right now. Every one of these matchups, 4 of these teams are going to move forward into the winners' semifinals. And 4 of them are going to drop down.
These matches are huge. Once you win winners round 2, you actually, in your head, you feel like we can win champs.
Yeah.
Yep. It hits you at that moment. Just a couple more. We can win champs. Right now, it's still a little bit fresh. You're top 12. You're doing what you need to do, but it's not hit you yet. Yeah. You win that winners 2 match, you're looking at guys,
Because it's such a big jump, right?
Yeah.
Like you're top 12, you win that match, you're immediately top 6, and you win another match and you're top 3. So it's just a situation where it's like you're set up to be in a position where if you only have to win one game, and you're like kind of satisfied in a sense, depending on the team that you are coming into this, you're kind of satisfied with replacing. So yeah, and you also get a lot of money. So yeah, this match, the winners round 2 match determines a lot for the rest of the tournament. It's like the biggest round for the confidence of these players.
Now, one of those teams, Optic Gaming, still in the winners bracket, still seeing if they can get through their series today to move things onward toward the top 6 and beyond. But you can see it dealing with Heretics fairly easily yesterday, I would say. Nameless, what did you think about it?
Yeah, I mean, I thought the hard points were absolutely amazing on the side of Optic Gaming, right? Like Scump has been playing phenomenal, Prim as well. Like you see Scump here, 19-10, 2 streaks to his name, and you know, that's something that Optic fans have been waiting to see all season long, was Scump start to take over. Really, it's been the Dashy and TJ show for the majority of the season. But it seems like with the role switch and, you know, switching back to their old roles, allowing Karma to just do what he wants, has really freed Scump up on the map somehow, and he's just starting to absolutely go off with them.
And again, you mentioned Dashy and TJ kind of being the stars on this team throughout the year, but Dashy still, you know, we say it, doing Dashy things, doing the things that other players can't seem to achieve, going very, very big for his team. And we do have some of his stats for you here against Heretics, where they took them down. Heretics was later eliminated from Champs yesterday.
That control stat, 26-16, is so huge. Remember, they went to that round 5, only had 1 specialist. On the side of Heretics, they had 3. They decided to delay delay B push. They sent 1 guy to the A to just distract time, and it was just such a flawless play out of them. I don't know, whoever made the play call, you are the GOAT, plain and simple. They were able to just catch 3 players off the street, kill them, causes them to use their specialists really late to where they already had the B point, and then once you get 5 dead going into that 8 point, it's gonna be really hard to break.
I remember like at the beginning of the season, I was I'm not gonna say I was a hater. I just didn't believe as much in Dashy as most.
I always
and
have.
studied. Yeah. He's like,
Always
listen,
have.
I was around watching him. He's disgusting.
I played with the guy.
Yeah,
he's different
he's
kind
disgusting.
of.
And at that tournament, he just made me a believer. And then throughout this game, he's just been an incredible player. And he did it again yesterday.
I mean, and what's great about it is that he was running that ICR as well in that control, which is huge because that's a problem they had in the past. Like they didn't want Dashy to run their second AR because they thought he was too good with the Maddox. Well, he went off with it, so maybe he's comfortable now.
Let's also talk about Luminosity, kind of having a roller coaster of a ride here at Champs. Again, continuing things onward. They'll be facing off against Reciprocity later today. But you've seen it, Formal, when they're taking down 100 Thieves, how hyped he got, how excited he got, and how well he's been playing alongside the rest of his team. Of course, always noteworthy Skies 1v1 earlier on in the tournament. But LG, what kind of LG are we going to see today? Are they going to look even stronger than they did yesterday?
I mean, at this point, whatever happened in pool play is irrelevant, right? So they came out back in bracket play and were just super strong. And that Skies 2v1 kept them in the tournament, but now it's just how far can they go, right? Like, this team is disgusting, and the way that Formal's playing, he looks to me like to be one of the best players in the world again. He hasn't been that way since IW, where people consider him the best, but right now, his hyper-aggression is just
You see that 28-26?
next level.
Look at his interactions.
Yeah.
Number
That's
1 in
insane.
damage with the most interactions on this team.
Number 1 in damage. Every map, by the way. Seriously, every single map for Luminosity. That's incredible. He's disgusting.
He's disgusting at this tournament. Even last Champs, like he was not very good for the majority of the year by Formal standards. And he goes to Champs and he just goes off. Like this guy, this is his tournament. Like Champs is always the tournament he goes off at.
It's incredible that you said that, by the way. There's a few players that have different standards, and he's one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Where if he's average, it's still better than most people. It's just, he has such high standards consistently for like 10 years.
I know, it's
titles.
funny. He's number 1 damage by like a decent margin, and we're sitting here like, Formal's finally back. Like, what?
When you can see it here, of course, the respawn damage per minute leaderboard. Formal in 2nd place.
And they're going up
Dylan,
against
maybe no surprise.
Reciprocity today.
Dylan sitting on top there, of course, Dashy, Saints, and Temp. Unfortunately, UYU and Splice out of this tournament. However, the top 3, most certainly not.
I mean, we got Dylan versus Formal today,
Yeah.
so we'll see who ends up on top of that damage after that one. It's gonna be a good match. Rematch from Miami.
We also need to discuss Evil Geniuses. Looking much stronger than they have in the past. Things really starting to seem to click for this team. The communication The teamwork seeming to be on point. Apathy, starting to be the apathy that we know from titles past.
In general, Attach is one of the best players in the game.
Yeah.
He switched his role and he's still doing it. And then Accuracy.
Unbelievable.
Accuracy had an unbelievable performance against Splice. Just top to bottom, every single respawn he did, what he had to do on the map to win, and then I think him using the RK7 changed his playstyle in general because now he's in the action a lot more, and he was dominant.
But you could just see yesterday, he knew he was going up against his old team that dropped him. You have that chip on your shoulder. I've had that multiple times against Nameless. I beat him every single time. So it's like, once you have that chip on your shoulder at the biggest stage, you can just handle business.
No, yeah, you never beat the player that you drop. Like, you just
can't.
That's hard to do.
But I mean, these guys, Evil Geniuses, like, it's scary if they get deep in this tournament, man. They got 5 rings on their team, so this is a team that's familiar with that stage. And you take a look at accuracy stats, a player who hasn't got that ring yet, he really wants it, man. He's going off here in LA at COD Champs. Like, with that RK7, it's just added another element to his gameplay. It's allowed him to kill subs up close, which just changes the way that he can maneuver around the map. He can put himself in those tight corners and get that trade to get that pressure off of players like Apathy and Attach. It's been amazing.
You know how players say stuff that you know they don't believe? Like, do you think you're gonna win the tournament? Yeah, I feel like we have a pretty strong chance to win this tournament. But you know, like, you see it, they don't actually believe that.
Yeah.
Attach, like, if we beat eUnited, we are gonna win this tournament. And when he said it, I'm like, he actually truly believes that if they beat eUnited, they're going to win.
Remember what he said when he won Champs in AW? He goes, if we beat Optic Gaming, we're going to win this tournament.
Yeah.
And that's the last time I remember him saying that.
Exactly.
We'll see.
He doesn't say it often. It's so funny when people say that, by the way. How do you think they're going to do? No one's going to be like, we're going to get 6th place.
Well, speaking of eUnited, that is the team that Evil Geniuses, Attach, the likes of Accuracy, are going to have to take down if they want to work their way toward the grand final in that winner's bracket. eUnited as well, looking as strong as ever. The team coming off of the CWL Finals championship win, looking to get a back-to-back, perhaps the second back-to-back of this year that we've seen.
Yeah, well, good luck to Evil Geniuses, because eUnited have not lost a single step from Miami. These guys have been cruising through this tournament, and you know what's great for them is ever since that HitScan SOG update, you know they have Simp and Abizi, and that's the best tag team SOG duo in the game. They're amazing, man. Abizi has become an absolute beast again, right? Like, he was pretty good throughout the season. He was amazing early on, but he's back in full force now. Like, this is the Abizi that we saw at that very first Vegas event going off.
You know what's crazy is for eUnited, I don't want to say their road has been quote-unquote boring. It hasn't been boring. I'm just saying they've just taken care of business in a way where it's like, this is what we expect from them, and a lot of teams have had these close matches, these long matches, and they're just, nope, we're just better than you, we're going to beat you down. They've just been taking care of business.
Well, we have to talk, of course, about Fristini. Sometimes the nerves getting to him, sometimes not being able to show up in those big moments, but showing up in the finals in Miami and showing up so far here.
He's a confidence player. They won that tournament, like he's going to be fine. They know what formula works for them. That's something that they always question in their team is like, does this really work? Well, now they know it works. They have proof. They won that tournament in 2 series as well. So the confidence is through the roof right now.
Time to look at the schedule because we are minutes away from getting into things. Of course, eUnited and Evil Geniuses kicking off the day. You can hear the crowd getting excited for that match that's just about to come up. There you guys go. Optic Gaming followed by Enigma 6 after them. What a game, what a series to start the day off with. I mean, it's not going to be boring at all.
JCap versus Clayster.
Nothing.
There's some bad blood in that.
And that is a good note. The
Some bad
storyline
blood.
of course, JCap being dropped off of eUnited, some clear tensions there between him and Clayster. And now we'll see, you know, if he can follow as Accuracy did with Splice and get some revenge.
Oh yeah, JCap and Clay definitely don't like each other, right? Like in the beginning of the season, they got a great placing, and then, you know, there was some turmoil, and Cap wanted to drop Clay, and Clay reacted by wanting to drop JCap. Like, simple as that. Like, they did not want to team with each other after that debacle that they had, and, you know, put JCap in a bad situation. He didn't know where he was going to go. He went to a team that he was placing top 16 with. That's something JCap was not used to. He was just on a fantastic roster. Gets dropped, not on a great team. So yeah, he wants revenge. You know he was a little bit salty when they won Miami.
And he has been playing well, of course, too. But now it is time. Evil Geniuses versus eUnited. It all starts right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the moment we've all been waiting for in our most prestigious tournament of the year. And now it's time to crown a new champion. Octane Balls,
every shot, 11 seconds. Who chokes? Team War, knockout splice.
He dropped in the reverse sweep for 100 Thieves.
The stage is set. Are you ready? Let me hear you one more time. Are you ready?
Joe, I have casted a lot of Call of Duty. It's been 5 to 6 years now. Yesterday may have been one of the craziest days I have ever been a part of. I hope everyone at home got some rest. I hope everybody from the venue got some rest, because we're getting right back into things. eUnited, EG, Cap versus Clay, and what was it that Pac said on the desk? You don't beat the team with a player you dropped. Well, eUnited's got to do it here, but they've been hot, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, the desk sort of talked about it, right? It's just been such a quiet but great journey for eUnited, but I believe we're going to take a look at a graphic with eUnited, with Simp, and well, without him throughout the year. One thing that stands out to me, the SD win percentage, we talk about how great of a search and destroy player Simp is, hasn't changed, but you see the respawns, hardpoint control, so much better once those tiny tears have just really joined up.
You see the improvements, but now let's get into it. eUnited, EG starting off on Gridlock. eUnited have been, well, I think Nameless kind of nailed it, like, or maybe it was Pac. Like, it feels kind of boring in the sense of all the craziness has kind of been through like that 100 Thieves run and FaZe and what went down there. eUnited, yeah, it's just, they've run through teams. They've done what they're supposed to do, but likely their toughest task here versus EG to start off day 2 of the championship bracket.
No, it is absolutely their toughest test so far. One thing to note out, Arceus is having a tournament of his life right now in hardpoint. 1.52 leads the entire tournament in that category, so watch out for Arceus. He's a guy, I mean, I think when this title released, he was talked about as one of the best, if not the best ICR in the world, and then things just sort of slowed down. They had some role issues, but it feels like he's back.
3 gonna fall for eUnited as EG win the rotation, and accuracy wins the gunfight. Now to Apathy's POV at the truck, able to get it done. Look at this spread you have. Look how deep accuracy is up towards Broken. You have Apathy spawning all the way out towards the third hard point is eUnited. This is textbook stuff from EG early, because you're gonna be halfway through this hard point, and there's been no pressure from eUnited. Look at this. It does not get better than this from EG.
I mean, it's what we talk about with discipline, right? Teams with JCap on it, it just feels like they always know towards the end of the game how to play the correct way. I mean, JCap's team with Attach, JCap's team with Apathy, guess what? He has won world championships with these players. It just feels like their preparation always on point. We talked about it the other, couple of days with Exotic back in the Maddox role. He's been playing better. Attach, though, him and Apathy, when you talk about a solid duo that can go up against Simp and Abizi, it's on this EG lineup.
Oh, it's a 60-point lead already for EG. eUnited in desperate need of an ice hold, and the first push gets shut down. It's Abizi with 2 big kills. They hold that wave, and now they make their rally with 40 seconds remaining. EG's next push now getting set up as they push from the back block. There is a bit of a pinch, though. It's Apathy on one side. The other 4 members starting to hit from the other end of it. That's a big win from Apathy. That'll make it one player turn their head, and then the collapse will come in on the other end. Apathy with a huge win is what makes it interesting, as accuracy gets one of the final kills. EG may not get a lot of time here, but they at least disrupt the flow from eUnited.
Yeah, Apathy just sort of slips through into that towels room, and like you talked about, yeah, they might not get a lot of time, but they have Broken inside, and you're gonna see a big one-on-one coming right now. Clayster versus JCap. JCap able to win it on this rotation. Talked about the bit of a rivalry that those two have, all the drama that went down with eUnited.
Yeah, so you get 30 points if you're eUnited. Solid, but it could have been a lot better. EG, good job just erasing about half of that time, and they held the left side spawns throughout the course of it. 3 gonna drop for eUnited, as EG look to push this lead out to even greater heights. Attach holding outside little room with this RK7, just buying as much time as he can for his teammates to get in spots to deal with this next wave in. Apathy! 3 gonna drop for eUnited as Apathy makes the play, and then Exotic with the snapper. But through the backside comes Clay, who at least gets into the hard point for a moment. Nice gunfight win, but the numbers simply there for EG. And through the first set of rotations, it is all evil geniuses.
And one thing you have to note, Attach 13-7, but he's actually running a third Maddox right now. So you have 3 Maddox out for EG. On the side of United, obviously 2 Sogs. And we talk about that, right? When you're gonna run more Maddox, you get those early rotations, you're going to be able to dominate. It is so difficult for multiple Sogs to run into there. And Apathy, when he's playing this well, he can sort of handle both Simp and aBeZy. That's really what happened throughout that first rotation. But now, when the rotations go the way of eUnited, can they handle business?
eUnited now making a surge, but Pristini gets gunned as Attach with a lovely double. The surge now from EG. aBeZy goes up high, not gonna connect with anything, and he's gonna drop. So one of your heavy hitters from the specialist department is gonna get dropped early, and Apathy will still have his ready to toss into this map 1.
Yeah, I think maybe a questionable decision there, right? It's still early. These guys waking up, it's no excuse, but aBeZy was the only one left. Apathy goes high. He's gonna hit it on top of the truck, connects with 2. As we focus on the rotation again, it's JCap early on there. He's able to find the first gunfight. Apathy through Ice Cream, able to find his second kill. You can just feel it. Apathy playing with so much confidence right now.
This is terrifying if you're an eUnited fan. EG coming out hot and looking so disciplined, so solid thus far. Another early hard point that they're set up inside of, with a push coming in from eUnited. 3 gonna drop from EG. A much needed break here for eUnited if they can get in. Look how deep out that number 7 just spawned. That's Attach in no man's land that's trying to battle back into this. So the numbers still here for eUnited, and it's Arcitys gunning 2 as him and Simp combo for 4, and eUnited retain control.
Yeah, I thought Accuracy and Exotic were gonna make the play on the opposite side of the map. Attach was gonna spawn out, and there was basically a free pinch developing for the side of EG. But Arcitys, Simp, they find 4 kills near that truck side, and that's gonna be the rest of the time. But now as we rotate towards Dojo, we have a big 3 versus 3 inside. Behind the stun, Apathy just trying to play his life, able to get away. Placer does find that kill. TAC-5 coming in for the side of eUnited. They want to win this rotation. They're able to find these kills, but you still have a lot of members here. Plus, you're going to have the Tempest out for Arcitys. He's going to connect on the 2. That's going to be 3. That go down 4 as well. Simp almost finding the 5th.
JCap, though, the last man up, but he will fall. That's 5 down behind the big Tempest shots from Arcitys. eUnited now only down 50. A big hold here, and you've nearly got a tie game. Placer, the next man up to deal with the pressure. A lovely wall bang through, but it's going to be the War Machine in, and the War Machine only gets 1. EG able to funnel through and at least contest for a moment, but just enough presence from eUnited to stay in the point and continue to rack up the time. And this time, it's eUnited with the time and also the left side of the minimap. EG have not been able to break through and get set up for Broken.
Yeah, they go for the last 20 seconds. They try to push through the Showers area, and I mean, that push just gets cut down. So now in this rotation, Pristini gonna be the point man. Him versus Attach, he wins the first gunfight. Can he find the second? Not able to do so. We'll see where these spawns come in. They do hold their kill cams. They're able to get to the back. But Exotic and JCap inside of Broken,
Vision.
Alongside Apathy. Vision Pulse is used by Pristini.
What can they do behind the Vision? You got the edge right now. If you're eUnited, Arcitys, nice one-on-one win versus Accuracy. It's a fight inside of the hard point. Cap, lovely job, but can't finish the second. It's Simp that's still up. The lead now down to 14. eUnited have come alive in the second half of this hard point, and now a chance for a lead change. TAC-5 in from EG. Looks like they're opting to still kind of fight to contest this and also set up mid-map, but they're pretty split as it stands, and they win the fight up. They lose the fight on both fronts.
This is really just a tale of 2 rotations. I think if you look at Hills number 2 and 3, the first time it was all EG. This time it's been all eUnited. Yes, the good thing for both of these teams is neither was able to earn some streaks of control top middle, but aBeZy, his Sog starting to heat on up. He's on 4 in a row, 23 and 15. You see the likes of Apathy, the likes of Attach have slowed down here a little bit.
Yeah, just every time you look at the kill feed, Simp, aBeZy, the Sogs are lighting it up as aBeZy keeps it going. His next grab slam ready, doesn't even need it. 45 off streaks and just barely gets shut down, but to clean up the pieces, Simp will be the next one in. Now 35 points away from victory as eUnited can't get it done on this hard point. The rotation to semi will prove crucial as ZG have fought back for top mid control.
Yeah, it was actually a huge play by JCap and Apathy. They find 4 kills in a row, which allows them to get on this hill, earn some time, and really just slow the momentum down for now. As Attach wins a one-on-one versus Ice Cream, you can see that number 7 starting to push top of the street. He's gonna have another one versus Simp. Has actually a lot of players to deal with. Attach the only one here. Does get cut down. The rest of EG trying to push through underpass.
eUnited set up.
Vision pulse in.
They can win it here. Will the vision pulse from EG be enough to get the break? You can see how easy they're able to shoulder RCs with that added vision. 2 down now for eUnited. The collapse coming in, the pinch is set up. One spawns back alley, and here they go. A massive moment for EG. They've got to get through, they've got to contest, they've got to get the time, and they're able to get in. It's a perfect break as eUnited fall. EG now make the run, but they can't win it here. So we are absolutely going to see a Showers hard point. eUnited know this time is so important. I thought for a second they were just going to set up. They want to throw more bodies at this.
Exotic 150 off his streaks. Can he find those? Able to find another kill. BZ's gonna go. They're gonna try to win it here. He actually uses the grab. I don't know if I agree with that at all. A couple of questionable grab slams. Exotic almost trying to make the play. They can't win here. Inside a tree on this rotation. Arsenies, Clayster trying to lock it down. You have to use the streak.
Apathy with the grab slam. You've got the streak as well. 5 points away. App's gonna drop. Somebody's got to contest. Somebody's got to contest. He slides in too late, and eUnited get the win. The grab slam doesn't get used. The streak doesn't get used. And eUnited, it feels like they snuck away with one there.
I don't know what the comms were like on the side of EG, but it felt like, yeah, maybe Apathy thought he was gonna win his gunfight. Maybe he could get in. Exotic, I just thought as soon as those kills go down from Arseny and Clayster inside of Showers, you call it right away. Just keep them off of the hill, get Apathy back in, use that grab slam. You had a lot of specialists up, you had the streak up, you used none.
Where EG looked flawless and disciplined and mistake-free in the first half. Can't say that about the second half. And at the same time, eUnited get hot, right? Simp and BZ start to make a run. They make the comeback. What was the deficit at its biggest? 70, 80 points? Somewhere
yeah,
in that
around
ballpark?
70 or 80, but I just want to watch this last minute. I mean, we talked about the vision pulse coming in. You see the pinch developing at top of the street. Exotic, this is where he starts to get hot. He is able to earn the streak. You'll see it one last time. eUnited go for this last push. This is where Abizi uses that slam. I mean, you look at the top right, you would have Tempest. Attach was probably close to War Machine. You have the slam plus the streak as well. I just don't know how this goes wrong for Evil Geniuses down the line. I mean, I thought with the slam gone from Abizi and that very quick trade from JCap, I honestly thought going into this next hill, it could have been over. But as soon as Apathy goes down right here, Arcees and Clayster, I mean, with where Exotic spawns, I thought you'd just go for it. Like, they don't have control of this area whatsoever.
I think Exotic is just thinking he eats his Tempest. I guess he just thought the Tempest play. I mean, if he gets in there and gets those two, if he's in a second earlier, maybe they've got a chance, but it looks like he prioritized getting the Tempest to the hard point over the streak.
I think as soon as Arseny and Clayster find a kill, you have to. I don't know. Like, you don't have the numbers in that situation whatsoever.
We'll take a look at the box score, and you can see Dojo where it ended. The big advantage for eUnited. 82-point advantage, 90-8. They just stomped them there.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that on that first rotation. EG, I think, did a good job on the first rotation.
They kind of split it, right? Well, contested it again.
Yeah, they contested it, but they flipped the spawns. Then you look at the second rotation, and it was really hills 2, 3, and 4 that eUnited got back-to-back-to-back. And that's where that lead just dissipated. It went away for Evil Geniuses. So eUnited, a slow start, but you saw the guns starting to heat up there. And
oh, absolutely.
Yeah, the Tiny Terror is looking dangerous.
I think that's the most worrisome thing for EG. I think if both of these teams are playing at their best, eUnited wins 9 out of 10 series. Like, they have the talent. I almost feel like you're relying to a degree for maybe an off series from one of these superstars from eUnited. I think what's terrifying is they looked very on point in the second half of that map 1, but talent to a degree.
Well, and we always
less
talk
of a conversation
about,
for the search.
series like this where they're early on in the day, right? You could see the slow start coming out from eUnited. And EG, I think in the first rotation takes advantage of it, but then you have to win the map. You just have to. Like, that's a golden opportunity to go up 1-0, really put the pressure on eUnited, something they haven't felt this weekend yet.
And now we go to a search where one of the most consistent modes for eUnited. I know they didn't get a big bump in search with Simp like you thought they might have, but they've been sitting around 65%, which is incredible. Simp gets a hit marker to kick off round 1. B site wide open, EG take advantage.
Yeah, I think apathy and accuracy put a lot of pressure towards that A site, forced a big rotation. Well, this is exactly what you want if you're Evil Geniuses. You have your numbers, you have the bomb down for B. Simp still trying to find this pick on accuracy top. You see the shoulder trying to time it, misses the flick. And Apathy's able to win his 1 versus 1. And watch that number 3. We'll see if he's going to be the playmaker. He's trying to maybe go on a bit of a delay right now. Nobody on the defuse just quite yet.
This fight's a big one. This fight's a big one, and Simp's able to win it. Suddenly it's Cap left alone. 14 seconds on the clock, and Abizi gives him the shakes. The defuse in for eUnited. A lovely 4v5 retake. Where's it fall apart for EG?
I mean, so basically, I think eUnited knows that you have Apathy and Attach, not on the street side. You don't have the numbers towards Sushi, so I think they just go, right? It's behind Abizi. We'll watch it right here. We didn't see this play, but they just push up into Sushi. I think that's the gunfight. I think Attach versus Abizi. If Attach comes out on top of that, it's probably round to EG. Then Apathy as well, right? I mean, if Apathy is able to get through Ice Cream.
Lovely strafe there from Abizi to get the final kill, but huge, huge round from Abizi. There's been a lot of talk about Simp since he joined the team and how damn good he is, but Abizi right there with them.
Well, you just talk about how selfless Abizi's been since he's joined this team. I think when he first joined this eUnited squad, he was the star. I mean, they played around him and what he was able to do, and then Simp sort of joins, and guess what? You have to be the second SOG, and that's just something that's a little bit different than he was used to.
2 entries for EG. So they'll have a massive advantage here and bomb down towards back alley. So a very tough situation for eUnited. 2 versus 4 now. Making a 1 versus 4. Simp left alone. Simp tagged up. The push coming in from EG. Does what he can. But too many bodies for EG as they'll tie it up 1-1.
Yeah, nice little setup there from EG. We've seen that before where you almost set up a trap towards this B side. You just have Apathy playing behind that van. Him and JCap able to find those early kills. And then with their numbers, Attach is able to find 2. Close out that round.
Of all the players on EG, you think Attach's performance is the most important? In the sense he has to be the superstar, they can't make the run?
I've always been a big believer in Apathy and what he's been able to do. Like, if you look at Envy and their World Championship runs, just feels like he can be that guy.
Well, first blood from Bastini traded out, but then everything goes right for eUnited. It's Clayster with 3. I'm sure we'll see it from his POV in the best play. But just locking down Showers with the ICR. Let's take a look here. Oh, yeah, the first one guns 1, the other 2 nice slide in, and yeah, they're around, what, 30, 40% health, and he makes quick work of them on the flank. Nice play from Clay. So in their 2 round wins, what, you get 3 out of Abizi, now 3 out of Clay? But really a good team effort there damage-wise inside of Showers.
So you have the same setup from Evil Geniuses. Accuracy, though, inside of Showers. He's going to have to try and get out, and while he gets stunned, and that's the kill. Yes, he has Tac Mask on, but it stops his movement.
It's long enough, right?
It's the timing they needed. Here comes EG on the retake situation. A full stun. Allows Attach to take down Exotic, but it just doesn't matter. Exotic's left all alone.
That's just a round of utility. I mean,
Yeah.
2 players get smoked. Smoked due to lovely stuns from eUnited. Great job chaining those together. You use a lot in that round, but it gets you the W. And there's that first pick behind the stun. And I think it's Exotic that falls to 1 as well.
And that just can't happen, right? Because obviously there's only 2 players there for EG. Maybe they find a pick, that's great. But if there's a 5-man hit, they have to get out with their life, right? It's really been the trend all year long. How are your 5 versus 5 retakes gonna play out? But 4v5s, we know how difficult that's been.
3-1 advantage to eUnited. Simp, aggressive with the Paladin. The flick, too tall in order with the slide across from App.
You have a 1v1 today.
Or sorry, the slide across from Exotic, and Apathy on the other side of it takes his one-on-one. Play will fall, first blood to EG. Sight open, there goes the rotation.
Well, what were we just talking about? I know it's a majority of a B hit, but what Apathy's trying to do is find that opening. And Clayster's there, once again playing for info. But here's that 5 versus 4. Attach has the cluster as well. I'm sure he's gonna throw it as soon as he sees something. Cluster's on both sides. Attach is gonna run into 1.
That actually got 2. Attach and Apathy are both gonna fall. This might be the 4v5 retake they needed, but JCap with a nade of his own, the frag hits. So what, in that round, you have 4 deaths. 1 to a frag, or sorry, 2 to a frag, 2 to the cluster. And that bails them out of the round. That's one way to counter the cluster picks.
Bit of a mosh pit right there. Yeah, it's a little scary for Evil Geniuses, but Apathy's the man that opens up that sight for them.
And what a frag that was to make this a 2-3 game. There's being down 3 rounds. They can't get the first pick on the entries day this time, so they'll wrap it out through mid. Now
Cap's
JCap's
play his life. I don't know if he's gonna be ready for this. Cap's gotta turn around. Yeah, he's gonna get caught.
Great job to eUnited. It's back-to-back offensive rounds where you're able to isolate a player, get the pick.
Yeah, these island players have to play a little bit safer.
Is that a misplay from Cap to some degree?
He has to know that's an opening. He has nobody watching his middle. I mean, it's 3 rounds in a row. It doesn't depend if it's EG or eUnited. Whatever island player gets caught, that team loses.
I just kept waiting for him to reposition. Like once, obviously we can see the minimap. We know eUnited's backing up, but I guess EG just got no eyes on the rotation because he was playing it like he's still worried about someone coming down that B street. It's got to be a stressful position to play though when you're that lone guy with what feels like 8 different pushes to cover. This time it's Arcides, and the hit's going to come to Arcides. Can Arcides get away with his life? Can he get away? He gets hit down to 79. Frag to keep them at bay, but he stays alive.
Well, now he has all this information as well. But it's Apathy again, sort of that solo player who's worked himself into A. He's just playing for information. You might have the same exact 1 versus 1 between Apathy and Clayster. And you're gonna get it again. And Clay able to stay alive. Does he buy enough time for the help to come in? And he does.
Quick reactions there from Clay. To slide out of that fight. Now it's a 5-on-5 retake. Great stun in. Sip will fall, but Abizi evens it up. As Abizi push forward, accuracy and Apathy combined to shut him down. Clay and Arcides now in a 2 versus 3 with 28 seconds on the clock. Apathy, that power position between the tiles. They've got to clear him out of this to have a chance, and here it goes. Can they get Apathy out? Not able to do it. Apathy wins the fight. 1 player left. Clay out of ammo, I assume, as he's trying to get a melee in. And Apathy gets the final 1 as well. Nice round win to EG.
Nice play out of Apathy, able to stay alive, almost finds Clayster, but there was actually a big 1 versus 1 that went down middle of the map. It was Accuracy who was top overpass. He actually slides out to help his teammate, but I think he ends up winning the 1v1 against Pristini. So You only had 4 players on the defensive side for eUnited. If Pristine is able to win that one, the pinch would come in, right? You would just sort of choke them out. But accuracy with a big win there.
This time Cap's got some help. 2 players here, really 3 with how quickly Attach can rotate. The 5-man hit's gonna come in. They're all gonna back it up. But you've got the presence here from EG to get a pick. JCap's gonna back down to help it there. Apathy with the play, a little bit of a bait and switch. They go 2 for 1. You take that in a 3v5, and now the rotation is here. 3v3, Attach, huge one-on-one against Clay. Our City's in Simp left scrambling.
Did you find Exotic? Exotic was watching that pinch. I don't think he expected to. And a big swing round for both of these teams. Accuracy flies out. He gets taken down, so it's all up to Attach.
Gets the great timing. There's the pick. 1 versus 1. Attach. Versus our City's bomb down and broken. 30 seconds to work with. He gets the information. How does our City's opt to play this? He's gotten the bomb. Attach has gotten the information that he spots him. Here comes the trailer. You need a 6th sense right now if you're our City's. He gets the nade through. I think it actually hits him. Then our City's challenges. It's mayhem, but it's Attach that gets the kill. What is that 1v1?
A lot of different timings. Arcides, I think, gets away with his life a couple of times.
That hits him.
Yeah, it's a direct impact, but it's not cooked enough. But Arcides plays this well. He takes the challenge, and I think he gets the first bullet, but the melee doesn't, or the melee comes through, none of his bullets connect, so Attach is able to win that 1v2 in a big round for Evil Geniuses.
He's had a couple famous 1v1s over the years.
Yeah, Attach lives for those moments. There's no doubt about it.
Unreal. 4-4. Apathy gets tagged, but able to get out. Accuracy pushes up mid-map as well to get eyes on a potential rotation. The plant now going down for EG.
This is exactly what we saw in round 1, but remember, eUnited were able to just bully their way onto the B street. This time a little bit different. Cap opens things up on the play. BZ, yeah, you're gonna have to deal with a cluster, able to slide out, but there's the trade. Apathy trying to play his life. It's a double flank, but accuracy's behind both of them. He's behind both of them. I don't know if they're gonna know this. That's gonna be a free kill for him. Challenges the second, lines him on up. 1 versus 3 now. It's all up to our Cities. No time left, really. Such a hard situation, gets the damage in.
Yeah, it's an impossible situation, I think, with the time available. No option. They'll gun him. EG with the round. Back-to-back rounds and an edge now in this game too.
Yeah, Cap opens things up and then he finds that last kill. So 2 for Cap, 2 for accuracy here.
United need the round win to get this to a final round 11. Simp has the cluster to work with. They're taking this towards Cap at the B site.
Down to 2. Yeah, Cap's got to play his life right now, right? He doesn't know there's anything on the B street. Bomb being planted. He's going to have to wait for this retake situation. 5 versus 5. You have Simp with the snipe, finds one. That's going to be Attach.
I think he was very close.
Close to a collat,
yeah. After EG, you just got to go. You're waiting on number 5, Exotic, to try and make a play from the other side. Cap's going to get an entry with the frag grenade as well. Can Exotic get through, or does he get caught? He's getting tagged from behind. Somehow gets some damage in and stays alive. He's able to finesse behind the block, and now it's Clayster by himself. Clay now in a 1v3. 14 seconds remaining. They've got to get back for the defuse. They're on it, and there it is. It's EG with the Game 2 victory. Series all square.
What a round 10 out of JCap. Opens things up with the frag grenade, pushes down the street, finds 2 more, and then able to collect that last kill. He finishes on a 6 spree. 10-6 from Cap. Not known always for his search and destroy play, but the vet steps up big time.
It's 2 rounds where frag grenades are huge from him.
Yep.
They basically bailed them out. It kept him in the game, I believe, in round 5 when it could have been a 4-1 advantage after the cluster from Simp. Then you get the frag there, the kills down the street. Cap goes huge in the game 2 as the revenge tour continues for Evil Geniuses. We're tied up 1-1. It's Control up next, but on Seaside, eUnited has been insane.
The Call of Duty World League is presented by PlayStation 4, the official platform of the CWL, and Republic of Gamers, the official monitor of the CWL.
level up the game.
Tied up 1-1, and we now head to Control. And remember, we've got 12 teams coming into today. After today, we will only have 6 going into Championship Sunday. So it is a monster day here at the CWL Championship. But talking about Control, EG and eUnited both coming into this 4-0. They've been great in this game mode. But eUnited have hit a different level on Seaside. They've been smoking people in 4 to 5 minutes on this map.
Yeah, I mean, with the veto system, I think you're always trying to adjust your picks, right? Keep your opponents on their toes. And I think Seaside Control is that pick for eUnited throughout the years, right? I think of like Evil Geniuses, you know, St. Marie, like Hardpoint last year at Seattle. There's always that sort of map pick that maybe you've improved throughout practice. We're going to take a look at the reason why, and it's a BZ. I believe he has a 1.95 in control throughout this week. But I mean, he's just been ridiculous.
That's absurd. That's the first time I've seen like his overall stats in front of him. That's
this was the one map where like all 5 of them had score streaks in about 4 seconds.
So those are MVP winning stats right there. That's absurd, especially the control, nearly a 2.0 KD. If you're EG, how the hell do you beat them on a map they've been so good at all weekend long?
Again, this is their toughest opponent yet, right? I think there's obviously a lot of gameplay that they could have gone over to prepare for. We'll see what happens,
so,
but I think EG is good enough.
So part of it is just eUnited frying lesser opponents.
Yeah, I mean, EG, though, is undefeated in control as well.
It's true. The big thing to note, it's going to be 3 offenses for eUnited. We've seen teams improve massively on offense on this map in particular. They do get 1 ticket A, but EG able to hold and take a 4-life advantage away from that. Here comes the next push from eUnited. This time over towards B. Apathy, hard aimed, ready and waiting as the push starts to come in. They stack for him for a second, but if Easy's able to walk away with 2 as his stats continue to fly on this map and mode, that gets eUnited into the point.
Yeah, EG just trying to hold on right now. They have that life advantage. Accuracy just trying to wait for his teammate. Has the RK7 out. He gets taken down. Cluster in from a Simp as he's able to connect with 1. Great job by Abizi so far, staying alive 6-1 on a 4 spree. Watch out for number 8. That's going to be Exotic going on a big pinch for Evil Geniuses, but it might just be a little bit too late. 3 down, and now he has to trail. He has to be careful here. Not able to win the gunfight as Abizi continues. Now you have a 2-prong attack. His Simp gets pushed up, does get taken down, but that's going to be B for eUnited.
Yeah, I was going to say, he wins that one-on-one. Things might get a little bit scary barrel side for EG as well, but now you have 2 minutes to work with. Can you set up Abizi for these streaks? He's got some help there from Simp, but they can be devastating from defense. Simp's gonna be the bait, slides on in, does the damage, streak set up for Abizi. Now 25 off the Hellstorm, use Simp as bait once again, but I think Accuracy's shooting at Simp there and gets headshots onto Abizi. That's a tough death.
Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. Maybe the crosshair is off by a centimeter on his Simp and it ends up hitting him. But I'll tell you what, even after these last 30 seconds that have gone all the way of eUnited, it is still a tie game when it comes down to lives. Still 2 ticks they have to get towards A as well. Not easy to do whatsoever. Apathy with a nice strafe right there. Just trades back and forth so far.
Halfway through the second bit of objective. RC is playing his life. He's moving quickly now. They've got the stack here. EG have got to make a play. They come sliding on in. 3 go down. 4th getting backed up as the shots come through. No one can contest, and that's an offensive win to kick off this game 3 for eUnited.
Yeah, it just can't happen for EG where 3 gunfights in a row go the way of eUnited. But you can't have 3 go down and have 0 trades. Because I think it was Pristini right here. He just gets so far pushed up in the base of EG. He's staggering this push. And with this position, the guys inside only have to worry about that tiny door. And when they slide through, it's easy kills for Abizi.
Easy for Abizi. We saw Abizi get the streak. RCD's a chance as well. Just at 3-2, but he's 250 off of streaks, and he'll be the ICR eyes over top middle. That's done. Should be a big hit, but it's a team kill in from eUnited, so a frustrating moment there, but Abizi's gonna call on the lightning behind it. It's able to take 2 with him. That stops the push for now, or at least staggers the push for now. You still have Exotic and Apathy inside of that B point.
Yeah, I mean, but if that streak's not there, this could be zone B captured already. I mean, EG, that was a clean break. Yeah, that stun connects on a 3 or 4, but all the other kills go the way of EG. They could have 4-stacked that, could have been 2 ticks done, maybe some pressure towards A. Instead, behind the streak, they can regain a little bit of control towards B, but you do have some pressure now towards that A site.
Yeah, they basically just hit straight up mid. Can they get any bit of progress? JCap still there standing. There's going to be the progress today. So He gets some damage done because him and Exotic still up. BZ now wraps back from the B point. There's the all clearance. Now they have to sprint it straight back over as 2 members from EG onto B. BZ's 14-4 now.
This has just been his playground all week. I'm gonna attach going back and forth. Movement on point, able to stay alive once again. Playing his life right now so well. Tatch finally gives him an elbow, gonna take him down. That should be B for EG.
I think if BZ thought he got a great timing,
Yeah.
he was gonna be flanking him. Unfortunately for him, Attach turned around that exact instant. So B done now for EG. Live similar. Apathy dealing with some pressure towards the spawn. That's gonna be Simp and Clayster that are really far pushed up. So they're gonna stagger this a bit for EG. They can continue to get these kills. And with that grab slam through for 2, Clayster knows he's got a lot more headed his way. Can't take the first fight though, and Simp left him to wrap back all the way towards the B point. But now it's gonna take a good, 20, 30 seconds for EG to start to work their way out of the base, get the first step done, and apply pressure towards Church.
You have Apathy slam. Tatch is getting close to War Machine, but Simp has his. Simp's on a 5 spree right now. A bit of an awkward 1 versus 1 going down on the other side of the map. Yeah, Accuracy was just waiting for Clayster so patiently. And well, Apathy, I think he wanted to get a little bit further to try to connect with 2, but at least finds 1. And what we talked about in the first round, you cannot go 3 or 4 down at the same time without any trades. Can Simp stay alive inside the zone? His cluster connects on a couple, but he gets taken down now at 9 versus 5, and JCap's in that position.
Gonna be 3 players left, 3v7, second bit of progress done as eUnited now have to scramble. Pristini trying to flake in from the side. He's gotta get in. Here comes the play, comes through, doesn't hit the melee. 2 players left, 1 player left. It's all on Clayster to try and clutch up, and it's EG that get it done. Offensive win for either team now.
Yeah, I mean, it's what we sort of talked about, right? You were talking to formal.
The past couple months, you and I have been chatting about it like crazy.
Yeah, where teams have figured it out. And I think the big reason is that I think it was really hard for offensive teams when the map position at B went to defense, like when they just had them basically stuck in their spawn. I think those teams had a lot of trouble figuring out how can we wrap them back to the church, right, to relieve some pressure. And it really feels like offensive teams have figured that out to take map control away from the defense.
Apathy getting into the mid steps quickly. He grapples in, but so does Abizi. So it's frantic quickly, but that's a War Machine immediately out of Simp. Keeps them back for a bit, does a little bit of damage, but that'll be about it. Sets his teammates up to get the kills though. Apathy, really the final lurker here, just waiting for his teammates to get back off spawn as eUnited near the second bit of progress at this B site, looking to go back-to-back on offense. Let's go to an Astro Gaming listening with eUnited.
You weak, there's 2 weak.
All good.
To you.
Nice win.
One more you sliding down the hill, Big ones right now. Nice, Alex, stay alive.
I'm gonna try, I can't.
Down.
I'm flat for you, wait, I'm stunned, I'm hard.
One's close.
I'm full stun.
Last corner.
We're full stun outer, guys.
Corner dead.
He's under. Watch that.
What's you?
One more, you behind me. Middle.
He's there.
Two there. Stay down. There's 2 you.
Oh, I got his one.
Nice, stay down.
Play middle, there's a kid.
Yes. Come in.
Yeah, I don't see him mid.
Top yellow.
Top yellow,
dead.
One shot, nice.
Found it, Apathy. Close right.
Got one top.
They're both weak in
One checkers, he's top checkers.
Two checkers.
Oh, that's you, my
He
bad.
killed-
We have crash.
Check there.
Come go barrels.
One more, Tyler.
Check.
Let's go, Tyler.
Tyler, another one checkers.
I'm coming. Tyler, wait.
Behind us, you.
Oh, fuck, I'm watching out.
Lamar's you.
He's still you, holding it with a nice here.
Checkers, one dead.
I don't see him in hill.
See you.
Hello, checkers, dead.
You.
Oh, he killed me in hill.
Lamar's in you still.
He was back door.
I got you.
Check. Weak.
Stay alive.
Still you.
Run away.
Well, the energy level and the gas certainly there from eUnited, now up 5 lives as they work to get this A point complete. Entry from Arcades as he gets to a deadly position towards the back line of EG. Gets caught swapping guns though, and that'll be back-to-back kills now for EG as they look to get back into it. But it was Pristini in the first offense that really a thorn in the side of EG. Accuracy, a big kill there to make sure he can't continue to wreak havoc, but on the other end it's Abizi.
Yeah, it's Simp and Abizi, right? Both of these dogs right now, and Sim's able to find two. This is what we talked about. You cannot go 4 down on defense. There's 1 player left in accuracy, but there's only 4 lives remaining. 11 versus 4. We know how difficult this is. It's looking like another offensive win as Abizi is just a multi-kill machine. He's 28 and 12 from him right now.
He had a 1.96 control KD coming into this. We said this is his toughest test, and he might move that needle up somehow as he's 28 and 12.
Well, it's just going to be interesting if they continue on, or when they continue on, does eUnited, how do teams play their control veto? Because there's obviously something that eUnited is very good at, right? Maybe it's a map like Frequency where teams want to avoid them on it. So they made Seaside one of their biggest strengths, maybe to flip that veto system into their favor even more.
Well, it might be Arsenal. I mean, that's where they've really dominated people. EG trying to secure an offensive round win. It'd be all 4 offensive round wins within this Seaside if they can do it. Pristini, though, on eUnited close to his vision pulse, and you have your Tempest ready to go. EG want to take the first push to A. They're going towards barrels. Clay the low man there, but the rotation coming in. Clay's going to get caught. Now, how much damage can you do as Apathy and Attach able to take 2 with them? You don't often see this point finish, but can they get a bar? Can they get 2 bars? There's the first.
Almost feels like EG, they had an opportunity to force that, but I think they just want to play around kills right now. Apathy and Accuracy are pushed up. Apathy, the lone man. But they have to focus him right now. He continues, he's just delaying these pushes. Apathy! Apathy! Oh! Almost able to make the play, but that was disgusting.
That was awesome. They almost lined up perfectly for him. Imagine he gets 3 there. Welcome to the top 5. Like, that would have been nuts. 4 life advantage for EG. Progress soaring at B. Apathy lying in wait as eUnited want to take another crack at this, delay it as much as they can. App wraps back to help. 2 in front. Gunfight's chaotic, but then you've got this split push as Attach. Gonna get kills and progress on A. Can he solo cap this to the 2nd point?
No, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Are you sure? Oh, no.
Arcitys does do a great job on the other end, though. He found 3 kills with his 1 life, so able to take down 3 of EG, just staggers that push a little bit.
Yeah, it's like Arcitys on one end, Attach on the other. But you get the point if you're EG. So we get a big grab slam from Apathy to open this up.
Vision pulse out from Pristini. They want to win it here, and Apathy's out. He's going to use his grapple to stay alive, or is he? Does get taken down. EG, this is just going to waste their time. Have to back on up.
It backs them up and just look at the map control you get if you're eUnited. They're pushing through backside barrels and taking players with them. Now through top window comes
Accuracy might have to use his vision pulse here. He might have to use it here soon to get out of this trap.
Oh, if he can spawn. 6v7, favor to EG.
Yep, it's up.
And you see immediately eUnited back it up to Church. They stack 4 players inside.
It's the same thing. It's the same player with the Tempest and the Vision Pulse.
They're trying to hide behind this tank. I think an aid's getting cooked for this door, but a trophy gonna keep Exotic up as he's looking to hit a big shot. From the other side comes Zap. Exotic knocks down 1. The hip fire doesn't ring true, but you only have 2 lives left. 1 life in Simp. Simp going for the clutch, but Apathy locates the kills, and yeah, it's the Vision Tempest combo from both ends, but now that is 4 offenses in a row, Joe.
And it's behind the Sogs. I mean, I know we've talked a lot about Abizi, but it's Apathy on the other end. Like, this guy is playing at an unreal level. You'll just take a look at the top right. Some of his stats right now are ridiculous. Exotic not having the best game. The last time I looked up there, he was 7-17, but he hits a couple of big Tempest shots that I think really swing the momentum in that round.
Round 5. And this is what? This is their side pick. So eUnited wanted the offense. So you're thinking you get to around 5, you've got it.
Okay, 31 and 18 on one side, 31 and 24. These two having a fun little duel. And well, Apathy comes out on top of that one.
There's the duel. Attach War Machine out very early. Stuck. Cluster sticks. Apathy stays alive, and he gets a streak. Imagine if he dies to that cluster and doesn't get
away
streaks.
if he wants to. He could streak if he wants to. Yeah, has Flash Jacket on. I think gets a little bit lucky. He's gonna ping the lightning. Calls it in.
Clay's gonna drop. Staggers it for a moment. Pristini falls as well. JCap and Apathy combine to take down Abizi.
Now here's the issue, right? You have this trap being set up. How do you get out of it? If you are eUnited, it looks like it's gonna be a middle,
nice
but Exotic with a nice stun.
That hit all 4? I think that hit all 4. They're all just stun mid-map, and it's easy picking for the rest of the crew. 4 are going to fall, only 17 lives left, only 30 seconds to go. Hellstorm in for EG, spots everybody as they funnel into top window. Pristini, I thought caught, but Black Jacket very strong as he survives a missile.
Yeah, may have a minor concussion, but I think he'll be all right.
Yep, lives to see it. Now Abizi has to use the grab slam. Sim has to use the War Machine. You would love to have those for the 8-point, but you gotta use them here to lock down B. 3 are going to drop, but 1 team kill in for eUnited.
They're still alive, and you see top right, there's no specialist. Clay's to the closest man in this map.
Do you just trap this? Like, let them have the point. You have the 4 life advantage. Play TDM a bit if you're EG.
Now they might go for this. They might go for this. There's the opener. Exotic finds 2. I think you go if you're EG, but they're not going to. The cap's gonna come through, so the time is there, and then a response. It's 3 for eUnited, but Attach on the pinch. What can he find? Can he stay alive? So eUnited not out of this one quite yet.
They still don't have much time. Clayster's gonna have attack 5. That's your biggest thing. We should get that shortly, but he drops without getting a kill, so not gonna have it quite yet. 9 versus 11. 40 seconds on the clock. Nice trade there from Accuracy with the RK7. Those are 2 big ones from Pristini, and then Abizi on the other end. They've gotten into the point. They can close it out here. Pristini again, the presence in the back buildings of EG. Slides away, gets away. It's Abizi at mid-map that gets it done. Halfway through the second bit of progress, 5 lives for eUnited, 5 lives for EG. It's chaos inside a church, but it's Arcades that's wrapping in from behind. They're able to pick it up. Now it's all on Simp, Abizi, and Clay. Down a man. 20 seconds to go. Abizi brings it even. Simp gets caught, but Clayster wins his gunfight inside a church, 2v2.
They can take their time. This is gonna capture very slow. Only 1 player on it right now. Accuracy with the beams with the ICR.
He stays up though. Abizi stays up. Now they come in for the contest. They're moving over the top. 1v1 with 15 seconds to go. Abizi versus Accuracy. This would be for 40 for Abizi.
Mr. Ice in his veins.
Saw him go top. He gets the damage in. He can't miss it. It's Accuracy with the RK7. Are you kidding me?
What are these games this weekend? 1 versus 1. Abizi has all the advantage in the world. Just can't finish the kill. Somehow behind the tank, Accuracy able to stay alive.
Maybe that's why you picked up Accuracy. Woo!
Let's go ahead and take a look at our scuff play of the game. It's gonna be the final moment. Simp, I just don't think he realizes there was gonna be a 2-man push. And then in this 2v2, Apathy and Accuracy, they get this tank position. And that's when they're able to catch Clayster, because you see Abizi gets weak and then they just sort of have to back on down. But man, is this close.
Accuracy
I gotta see.
Well, he uses the tank cover perfectly. Like, I think Abizi thinks he's gonna be able to get a couple headshots in once he backs him down, but he just can't connect here. He can't get the shots in. Well, he actually does get a couple hit markers, but Accuracy hits the heel, and then I think through the heel, hip fire RK7 shots, right?
And that is the moments he lived for last year. He was so good in the clutch scenarios on Team Caliber when they went back-to-back early on in the World War II season. And yeah, I think you talked about it. Like, this is why they wanted accuracy on the team, for reasons just like that.
It's like you can't fault a BZ. The man, that was for 40. Like, he was
Him and Apathy were insane that game. So fun to watch. So many plays being made with those dogs.
Oh, man. Well, so much for
good morning.
Yeah, we're right back into things. It's funny because I tweeted last night after those crazy games, like, that's one of the craziest day of games I've ever commentated. I need to rest, get a little break, get some tea, get some sleep. And then I saw the schedule. I'm like, oh, dear God, I got the United EG to start the day, and we're right back into the mix. What a match it has been. Like, we have the game one, which could have been like a 250, 249 type game, like, if they get in and contest. Was it round 10 or round 11 in the search? Round 11,
10,
right? Round 10? Round
Yep.
10 in the search. And then you go down to a 1v1 in round 5 of control. Like, this is just nuts as we take a look at the hard point leaderboard. I think you brought it up. It was a little bit above a 1-5 as we headed into the series for Arcides, still floating around there with 8 maps played. Arcides has been a madman. They'll need that here if they're going to get to a game 5, but what an upset this would be. We've had plenty already.
And you just don't want to be in that losers bracket, right?
100 Thieves would be there, eUnited there. Like, are you joking?
No, I'm not.
Luminosity is there? Wait, hold up.
A lot of people are there.
Wait, stop. That's going to count for like every tournament winner, right? Outside of Optic.
Yep.
So 4 out of 5 tournament winners would be in the losers bracket. Yeah. With just Optic. Still there, dear God. This is shaping up to be one hell. It's already one hell of an event, but all right. Game 4, hard point on Arsenal. Solid map for both teams, but EG, their pick obviously, and they've been great on Arsenal. So disciplined, but Gridlock similar in many ways. They were really disciplined for the first half, faltered a bit in the second leg. See if they can get a more consistent effort throughout the entirety of this game, but it's a hot start from eUnited.
EG trying to battle their way back in, but there's always a multi-kill that goes the way of eUnited. 2 kills in a row for Abizi. Exotic accuracy, trying to work the top side of the map so they can rotate to hill number 2. I think that's going to be the play call. Watch number 6, number 7. They're going to go all the way around down low. Try to work maybe a bit of a pinch, but a great start for eUnited. 37 seconds to 0, and now they have this rotation. But here comes that pinch like I was talking about. Attached, though, he's able to find 2, and they're going to fly right after that.
Apathy flies in with a lovely double. Make it 3 now for Apathy. 4 for Apathy as he's running through the entire lineup of eUnited. The 5th is there, the slide away, and the finesse there as well. Apathy hitting new levels here at CWL Champs.
It always does. I don't know why it takes him this long, but it happens every single year. As he's looking to go back-to-back on this Evil Geniuses team.
Right back over to Apathy's POV. It's so fast. The shot melee hits and Abizi drops.
Now him and Exotic just trying to stay alive. They did have JCap working the pinch, but that's a nice kill to slow things down. You can see it developing.
EG get in. Apathy pushes on through. Somehow stays up again, re-challenges, shoots him through a statue and gets the kill. Everything clicking for App, double positive now at 8 and 4. And EG looking for a lead change in statue. Accuracy now with the ICR, damage straight down the barrel as he gets the kill and backs down 1, the beams onto Arcides. Over on the other side of the map then towards our next rotation. It's Attach already there. Apathy waiting mid-map. Attach 135. off of what could be some crucial streaks on this map. Can he finish the final kill? He gets the melee in, so he gets the lightning.
Yeah, he gets the lightning. JCap trying to stay alive inside a window, does get taken down. We'll see if Attach wants to use this right away, or is he gonna hold on to it for a different hill. Looks like the way Apathy's playing, I think they're gonna try and get mid-control and then call that lightning strike in. There it is. It's gonna force them inside a window. Allows them to push up, but well, one does hit onto two.
Yeah, he drops it on the retreat, right? He leaves the last one on where they're gonna funnel back to and gets a big hit, so nice lightning call from Attach. 3 go down for eUnited. A nail biter of a game yet again. 7-point advantage for EG. Now the battle for Office. Is it easy? Wins a big one-on-one just to make sure there's no early pinch setup for accuracy to maybe disrupt that opening setup.
Yeah, nice kills right there on rotation.
Yeah, on both sides of the map, right?
Yeah, EG's gonna spawn very far out when you look at this position for eUnited. Nice job by Attach to stay alive inside the lobby. This will allow them to get a little bit of map pressure back, but it's Apathy, guess what? Hello! It's gonna pop out of vents, but Simp and Clay able to respond.
And we're 20 seconds into this hard point, and you're just now getting here if you're EG due to the excellent transition fights and setup from eUnited. It's really just been kind of like stronghold after stronghold after stronghold. Like everyone getting the opening setup has done a really good job, racking up a lot of time. Really structured from both teams and backed up and supported by the scoreline right now. 4 will drop for eUnited, so the final 15 seconds may be enjoyed by EG unless the 3 members that spawn close from eUnited have something to say about it. It all falls to JCap then, runs out of ammo, and will end up falling. So through our first set, 12-point lead to eUnited. Take us the distance.
You do have Attach, though. He calls in the War Machine, slows things down. This could be a very good hold for EG. Apathy, grab slam in. He's gonna connect with 2. On the other side, accuracy does get taken down, but this will slow things down. Plus you have the help of JCap and Apathy. Gets right back into the mix of things. And like you said, just very structured. Both teams know exactly the setups that they want. They know where their opponents are spawning. They know where they can go on those pinches. Look at the route aBeZy has to take right now. Him and Pristini they have to go all the way around the map.
It's just so different versus, casting maybe group play and how scrappy some hard points are, how undisciplined at times. And this is fun to watch. EG now break open a lead to 30. JCap lying in wait at the next hard point as well with Apathy there with him. Accuracy with the RK7 and back. Garage throw a wondrous
JCap
kill
gets
from
2.
him.
JCap gets 2 on rotation. Arcides is gonna have a 1 versus accuracy. Not too accurate right there with that ICR, but doesn't matter because
they were warning shots, Joe.
Yeah, his teammates do the job. Up front. Sim trying to stay alive, he's able to do so. This will allow his team to get right back into it. Could have been a lot of time for Evil Geniuses. And Apathy eye streak. Didn't notice that.
There's a Hellstorm in. All 5 drop and are spawning out from eUnited. You can't even look at this hard point again with 30 seconds left. Like that kill comes at such a perfect time. I feel like you just have to try and set up for next. By the time they get there, there's gonna be, 10 seconds remaining on the hard point. They know they'll have the spawns for next, so it looks like they at least take a chance. Yeah, you can see them popping safe, but just so difficult to do. If anything, you just end up feeding some kills to EG.
One thing we talked about, we showed the hardpoint leaderboard. Arcides right now, 4 in 10. Only 14 engagements, most of those being deaths. Not the 1.5 you're looking for in winners round 2.
Basically the complete opposite performance out of Arcides here. Can he turn it around? eUnited with some of the craziest hardpoint comebacks throughout the course of the year. Can they add 1 more to their legacy? The next streak in from Apathy backs them up and gets 2 kills. Apathy with 4! 27 and 11! The champ is here!
He's doing this with a SOG on Arsenal. Simpto, he's able to fight his way back in, maybe just slows down the bleeding. EG gets those 20 seconds, you could probably say this one's over. But a nice War Machine, able to find 2 kills. A lot of specialists coming up for the side of eUnited. So like you said, no more streaks to deal with. You're out of those, but Vision Pulse in. Abizi, he's trying to counter the Vision Pulse. Doesn't use it, able to find one.
Goes in the window, just a little bit too out of range of the player in the back. Block, accuracy. A nice two-piece before he falls, which keeps EG alive in this. 30 seconds now needed for EG. The eUnited have what it takes to bring this back. It's Exotic with the cover, and the Maddox just smoking everybody on eUnited. They can't get past them. Second by second, tick by tick, EG closer to moving forward inside of this winner's bracket. Exotic making a stand inside of the hard point. It's 4 in a row for him. As finally he falls. And eUnited.
It's a revenge tour right now for Evil Geniuses. 10 seconds away from moving on to our winner. Semi Apathy continues with the slam. 32 and 15 from Apathy.
And they've got the rotation to next. Due to the extra health, eUnited, they take those fights. They use the TAC 5.
Pristini, he's gonna get Vision Pulse as well. This could be a huge power play for eUnited.
They need to be flawless.
He's gonna have to use it after he spawns up. He's gonna have to use it right away.
Hasn't popped it yet. Hasn't popped it yet. There it goes. Vision Pulse now in for eUnited. 30 more seconds they can get on this hard point.
What do you do if you're EG? Always a tough spot. Do we rotate to next? Do we just try to flood right now? It's not working out. Apathy does find one, goes wide with the Sog. Apathy finds 2, he's still alive. He's gonna slide back in.
Chance for streaks, chance for streaks. You at least get the lightning onto Simp. eUnited survived to see another hard point. They have EG spawning right where they want them. You can see the comeback happening. eUnited can do it. The ping in, the call in. Here comes the lightning. One's a team kill, but 2 do drop for EG. Simp's gonna end up falling. Of course, it's happening for the kill, but on the flank, it's gonna be Clayster. And Clayster's gonna get both. 4 gonna drop for EG. EG only needs 6 points. Now 10 for eUnited. EG spawning out. They're trying to rally back in. eUnited can get it to a map 5 here. There's no contest. And eUnited with the comeback.
What is going on? What is happening? What is happening?
Woo! Let's take a look at the final 30.
I mean, this team kill on Clay almost like helps them in a way. Because I don't think Apathy and Exotic expect him to spawn there. He spawns artillery side. These 2 kills, they're just trying to wait and heal. And he just has an easy flank.
Well, they don't expect it at all. They had a guy, lobby and 2 window? They're not seeing that at all. They literally got blessed by a team kill.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
He gets 2 more towards the end.
What are these last couple maps? A round 5, 1v1. 76 straight points from eUnited to take the map 4. Game 5 up next. eUnited, EG.
The Call of Duty World League is brought to you by Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel, the official beverage of the CWL. And Totino's Pizza Rolls make the everyday epic.
Map 5 coming up next. It has been insanity on the main stage here at CWL Champs. Around 5, 1v1, won by EG. The eUnited come back in map 4 with 76 straight points to get us to a final search and destroy. Clay vs. Cap, the revenge tour from EG. eUnited coming off the Miami victory. What the hell else do you want within this series? Give me a game 5, round 11.
I'll just take a game 5. We got that.
Yeah, sure, we got that.
But I mean, every single one of these games, gridlock with it. I mean, both of those hard points, EG was in a position to win. I thought Arsenal was over. But they hold on. And here we go.
Map 5. Simp, one of the most deadly Arsenal search and destroy players in the game. And I think you talk about Attach on the other side of it, what he can do towards this snipe, or towards this side with the snipe on retakes. From this exact spot, he's been insane.
This push up from eUnited, they're just going, they are flying into the base of EG.
Well, that's how you take him out of that snipe spot when he gets to the back block, right? Just fly at him. Big pick from Exotic. He spots him at the edge. What a slide, but doesn't quite finish it. Narcity's and Simp track down the final 2 kills.
I thought he had him with the slide.
On the board. Well, it would have been great if he saw his leg earlier and he could have just shot him from cover, right? And got that kill, but the slide, at least if you get the kill, well, I mean, he's getting traded instantly then from that spot, right?
But a nice push from eUnited. We know how tough it is if you don't have man advantage at that bomb site. They don't even care about the bomb. They just push on forward and catch EG on rotation.
EG looking for an opening towards this B side. Simp gonna relocate with the Paladin. Chance for a shot, but can't connect onto accuracy. EG still favoring this B site, just looking for any kind of opening, and now they're rallying the rest of the team. Apathy, of course it's Apathy. There's the first blood.
You can rotate off if you want.
To delay this for a moment, that looks like exactly what they're gonna do with that number 2 and Clay is at mid-map. Clay with a chance to make a play, and he just gets out with his life.
Does he?
No, it's Apathy again with the wall bang from the Sog. Flying in through mid will be Pristini, but the numbers simply there for EG. But with this little time in the rotation coming in, can you somehow stop the bomb plant? You don't have a cluster, you don't have a frag grenade. Nothing to maybe come up with a clutch kill to give you a chance in this round.
Yeah, maybe RCs can find a pick here, play his life, find maybe 2.
Okay, he gets the bomb planter, that's the big one.
Now you're waiting for Sim.
You need 1 kill. You need 1 more kill.
Hold on.
What is that? Gunfight win. Can't hit the site. The plant's going down. Can he catch him on the plant? That's all he's got to do, but doesn't quite get there in time. He doesn't finish the kill either, and now it's Arcity's 1 versus 2. If he gets there a second earlier and kills him on the plant.
Yep, round's over.
One at statue, 1 close left. Arcity's tagged up and drops as EG squeak out the round. They somehow get that plan off.
It was close.
Well, I mean, that's the only thought when they're rotating with 30 seconds left. Like, can they get the plant done?
And RC, I mean, if RC, that player was 1 bullet from getting taken down.
I didn't think they'd be able to kill the planter because they didn't have grenades. They didn't have the numbers in a 2v4. Like, I didn't expect it to be as messy as it was, but Simp and Arcity's nearly pull off the improbable.
Right back to B for eUnited. A little bit different though. They go for that plan. So something we see a little bit more normal. Jump snipe. Gets the hit marker. I even think that was through something because accuracy only goes down to about 25%. Attach, he's able to bring it back. Accuracy with a nice first blood.
He's one of the best in the world from this spot. We've seen him hit so many circus snipes from this position. All 5 get cleared. EG with the round. Sip might be the best sniper on this map, but from that spot on that site, Attach has just hit so many shots.
That's the tough spot, right? Like when you just go to that B bomb and plant it, you had one player push up in that corner, but I actually thought it was accuracy who got the first blood. I think it was Exotic. He finds that first kill. That sort of opens up the site. They can deal with the bomb planter, and then you have the 5v3. You just get pushed up.
JCap, so big in that game too.
I mean, he's had some great searches throughout this series, right? Like again, not always known for, I played with the guy for a long time.
He's never been known for search
yes.
that I can think of. But he's 4-1 here. He was what, 10-4, 10-6, somewhere in that realm in the game too?
Yep, now Apathy, 110 off his streaks, and they get him a free bomb plant. So they're trying to do, Clay's gotta be careful. Well, he's gotta be careful.
Simp, are you joking? Simp gets 2 from the forward position and stays alive. 3 challenges, hits JCap within an inch of his life, and EG get bullied.
That was, you gotta be more cautious in that situation. With how good streaks are in Arsenal, I talk about it again and again and again, I do. Like,
you just don't want him to be the point man?
He can't be the first guy in. Yeah. It's almost just like, all right, I think, obviously they've watched VOD. Clay's the point guy, he's playing for formation. If we see Clay, we can go. He's the only one there. But I think United switch it up. They sort of set up a trap. Simps just on that statue, finds 2 free kills. But yes, someone go ahead of him. Even if he finds a kill, he gets a streak.
I feel like a lot of times, we either see Simp sniping from that position, or when he puts it away, they play really aggressive, right? Like they'll try and bring the pressure to EG, but they bait it in. The bait pays off. 2-2. United scouting for information and mid. Abizi with the first blood. The superstar in Apathy taken off the map and attaches face. Also taken off the map. A lovely snipe there from Simp. 4v2 for eUnited.
Hold on.
JCap with 2 big ones down to a 1v1 and accuracy. Again, it's accuracy.
Nice. I don't know how JCap finds 2. How does he find 2 kills?
Hopefully it's the best play and we can see it.
They had to have just jumped in front of him. It had to have been a collateral. They lined up, I think. Because he's just, all he's doing is sliding out to the statue.
Accuracy is earning his paychecks in this series.
So let's see. I mean, he jumps over. JCap kills 1, and then, Clay just jumps right into his crosshair.
And then accuracy with another clutch one-on-one.
And he was 0-3 before that round. So 2 big kills from accuracy.
Oh, the stats go away in those scenarios.
Yeah.
EG want to bring it right back to A. Different setup from eUnited. But they just threw away a 4 versus 2. Those are the rounds that kill you. Nice pick from Placer. That'll be bomb carrier and Exotic down. Looks just like that Arcades kill a couple rounds ago. It's Simp with the snipe yet again. 2-man advantage to eUnited. Surely this one they'll close out.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're gonna close this one out.
Simp. Another incredible snipe. They try to push forward. BZ doesn't finish it, but stays alive.
Yeah, they're just gonna jump off the map.
We tied up 3-3.
Maybe Apathy gets that kill, forces a 2v4, has time to plant, they can make something out of it, but I think after BZ's able to stay up.
Does anything change? Simp Sniper wasn't really an influence in the first couple of rounds. Now he's hitting everything. Does that change anything for EG?
It shouldn't. The guy hits his snipes, let him hit his snipes, right? That's what we've always said about snipers. You can't play scared of it.
He seems to be in a comfortable rhythm now within this
especially
game
that
5.
first one through the flinch.
here comes eUnited again. Attach hit the shot.
Yes.
To the kneecap of Simp, but not quite high enough for the kill. This time, the Vince battle. Well, again, actually, it goes the way of eUnited. There's the first blood in Vince. That's where it came from last time.
That's bomb.
City
drops bomb.
Apathy's number there. 4 versus 4, but 2 on the flank. It's going to be Simp. Strife soaring forward. Teammates finish the kill. Back-to-back rounds for eUnited.
Got to get a little bit worried there in that 4 versus 4. But I think some tacticals come in. Arcides is just holding this corner. Just spotting as they come through lobby. Nice shots with the ICR onto the second player. Plays his life. But yeah, opens up. You know, Apathy has had such an impact in this series, but I think Pristini has found him a few times inside events.
Back-to-back offensive rounds for eUnited. He dies in Vents. Yeah. He gets first blooded. And that opens up the map so much for that push from eUnited. Let's go, EU! 2 more rounds for eUnited to move on in this winner's bracket. Simp holding the flick, almost true. The cluster though could connect. It's Apathy with the first blood. The cluster goes a little bit too deep and doesn't hit. Bomb planted at B now for EG. Can Simp hit the shots to open up the site?
They have Clay on the flank, but I think they're watching it from that barrel. One player just shouldering it back and forth. RC finds one, Simp with another. The round is open.
There's the shot, and here they go. Clayster ring around the Rosie, trying to take the gunfight. J-Cap wins it. Cap first Clay, goes to Cap, but the Strife. Too strong for Simp, 20 seconds to work with. 2 versus 2. eUnited's got to get the defuse. Finds the song, it's Ors on 4, both are gonna drop. Simp the last man standing, and a lightning available through the defuse. 1 more round for eUnited.
A 3 versus 5. We talked about the clutch that comes in for accuracy in J-Cap. You cannot throw that round away if you're Evil Geniuses. Arcides, Simp. They find those picks to open the round up.
This snipe. Woo! And then one of the best stripes in the game as well. Hits the shots at range. What a play from Simp.
Well, he's up to, what, 12 now on the map. Has a lightning as well.
12 and 3. How do they opt to use this streak? Just the ping for now. Gets the information, forces EG. The funnel inside as they're worried about the lightning.
Oh yeah, can you get the bomb down now? I mean, that's really, if you can get the bomb down and just play around the streak, should be game over. Bomb's planted, you back away. This streak's gonna buy you some time. Clayster inside events. Spots one, and you might catch those players rotating out.
First blood from Attach. 4 versus 4, 25 seconds to go, and you still have the lighting. Simp is the big player here. He cannot drop. 3 are gonna fall. Exotic, the last man up. Simp with the map of his career goes huge in the game 5. And eUnited take the series. But Joe, what a series it was. EG's revenge tour halted for now, but they'll stay alive in the loser's bracket to fight on in this tournament. That was one of the better best of 5s you're ever gonna see as a Call of Duty fan.
Yeah, we've had a couple of those this weekend, but I mean, you look at that game 4 for EG, that office hill, you know, you get put in such a bad spot. It just comes down to that decision. Do we fight for scrap? Is there time to go all the way around? I'm sure they'll talk about it, but it's those high, tense situations. Sometimes they just get the best of you. Still alive, though.
Revan talking it through with the guys. They'll have to obviously brush off this loss and focus on that loser's bracket run, but I think if you were wondering if EG was a team that could really make a run, I think you learned within that series, absolutely. Because if they can push your playoff champions in eUnited the distance, who can't they give a tough series to? They look strong in really every single mode. Some blunders for them, obviously, in the 2 hard points, but they're a threat to anybody in this tournament, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, I think we saw that in the pool play match with Optic and EG. There was a lot of close games. Obviously, Optic comes out on top of that one, but it was very much back and forth. Evil Geniuses still alive in the losers bracket. They can go on a run. I mean, a great series out of Apathy. But yeah, just a couple of small situations. That's always the difference maker. We saw it last night. We see it this morning.
Well, it's eUnited that clutch up in the map 5, and on stage for your PlayStation Instant Reaction, we've got Arsenes.
Thank you, Clint. First off, wow, talk to me about that map 4 comeback. How did you guys pull that off?
I don't know. I don't think anyone knows. I think it was more of they got, I don't know, like nervous? What would be the word, but we just started playing better than, it's always the last second where everyone wants to start playing better, so it kind of like, we knew we still had it, but at the same time, it was still, it was bad.
All right, well, before this series, the casters were talking about what a relatively smooth, uneventful journey you've had this event so far. After that series, how would you now categorize things?
This is hard. No, I think it's a very easy compared to everything else. I think it's like the EG bracket from last year at Champs, so we just gotta take it game by game, or this is gonna happen over and over.
Well then, after winning the previous event finals in Miami, what is your attitude and your outlook coming into this event?
Miami doesn't matter. It's about this event now, so it doesn't even feel like we won, so we're winning this one.
All right, big words, thank you so much. This has been your PlayStation Instant Reaction. Back over to Katie at the desk.
Miami does not matter. Arsenes says it's all about Champs now, and they have shown the resilience to survive Apathy, to survive Evil Geniuses. And again, we've talked about it, Apathy, his late season performances, his Champs performances, and what was that?
I mean, I saw it on Twitter, someone said it. This almost feels scripted. This Champs is insane. Like, you can't draw up a better Champs if you wanted to. Clay versus Cap, accuracy clutching at 1v1 against Abizi, who had 40 kills on the control. This Champs is, it's just, even Arsenes, he was playing. He said, I don't even know what happened. Like, it's just unreal.
This is the best Champs of all time. Some of the storylines that we've had, the crazy moments, the FaZe versus 100 Thieves last night, EU versus EG right there, how crazy these matches have been. Like, this is an incredible display of talent that we're watching here on this stage.
It is indeed. Now we're gonna bring up some footage from that control, but still, I mean, what an incredible display of Call of Duty talent on both of these teams.
So yeah, I mean, this came down, both teams won one offense, and it was just a defensive battle from back and forth. And you know, we saw Abizi really just taking over on this map, but Evil Geniuses did a very good job in this last round and just stay alive and bait and switch in this last point. It came down to a crazy clutch or accuracy, had to win a 1v1, but you know, they'll take that, right? Like, if it gets down to a 1v1, that's fine, as long as you pull out that win.
It's incredible too, because eUnited, this is an eUnited map. This is the only one they played, this is the only control they played the whole weekend. They've been demolishing everyone. The BT basically has a 2.0 on this map this weekend. And it came down to him and accuracy in a 1v1. And look at all these bullets he's hitting, and then accuracy still clutches up. It's just incredible individual performances on both sides. All the teamwork, yeah, it was there, but there were key moments individually for everyone on both teams.
On every map.
Yeah.
Both hard points were honestly insane. That first hard point, EG started off, I'm pretty sure they were up 100. And then Namath said they went from second hill, third hill, fourth hill. They chained all of them together. They didn't even pick up a set of streaks. That was just straight rotation, just being flawless on your gameplay. The only one that got a streak that entire map was Exotic at the very end when he picked up that lightning strike. Unfortunately, he was not in a position to call it in. I would have liked him to, right off spawn, just to see how it would have changed out, but unfortunately he didn't. Then going into that fourth map, they were up 80 points. We saw Apathy. Unfortunately, we're getting a lot of talk saying that Apathy wasted his grab slam in that situation, but no, he should have used it. It was like, they were in window, there was two players there, unfortunately only connected on one.
And you can see it here, this is
two tremendous hard points out of both teams, but the resilience shown out of eUnited was insane.
And Simp here at the end goes off. Now, this right here is a crucial moment on the map.
Yeah.
So, Simp actually team kills Clay. Now, watch Clay spawn. Watch Clay spawn in on the map. boom, spawns in right here and shoots these guys in the back. Off a team kill by Simp. That is just, that's like unlucky. It's just an unlucky situation, but he gets a two-piece, and now they're spawning too far away. They don't have time to get to the hill. It's like, a lot of things have to go right. A lot of things have to go your way for these things to happen like this, but at the end of the day, Simp and his team turned up and deserved and earned that win.
Well, and I think that's one of the big things is the amount of perfect moments of luck, of those small percentage chance plays or opportunities that occur that's happened in so many of these different series. This series, 100 Thieves, we've seen it with LG, we've seen it, of course, with the amateur teams and Genji. So many different moments. You're sitting there going, wait, excuse me? What just happened?
Also, those things happen all throughout the map, right? It's just at the end, you're super focused on things like where did Clay just spawn in that moment. Yeah. Those things happen all the time. That's why I don't necessarily agree when people say, oh, that was lucky. It happens. It's Call of Duty. Stuff happens all the time. You have to react to every situation you're in.
People just make more mistakes at the end.
Right.
So it's like they're more influential, those things, yeah.
Well, I imagine it does get a little bit frenetic and chaotic there at the end when the comms are going wild. And there you can see Simp on eUnited really helping carry his team to this win, helping his team get that win last event.
Him and Abizi have hit new levels, right? Like, I don't know if these guys are going to be able to keep it up. Like, it seems like every other map, it's one of them just taking over. That game 5 with that sniper, he was surgical.
It's unreal what Simp was able to do on the map. He was shutting down Attach. Attach, unfortunately, he got a hit marker that one round.
Big round.
That was a huge round. It was 3-3, and then Simp was able to wrap through middle map and flank him lobby, and then just get that kill. If he didn't get that hit marker, probably a totally different story. But then that next following round on offense for EG, it was a 5v3 going to that B bomb site. Simp was able to snipe Exotic off the head glitch. That's something you don't even see. Then pull out the pistol and a kill attached in the back. Came down to 1v1, and Simp was just honestly taking over. He picked up a war machine, for God's sakes. He was just doing everything on that map. Going into that Arsenal, I knew it was going to be scary just because of how good he is at that map.
I mean, yeah, that was the round, right? It was 4-3 in eUnited's favor, and then EG put themselves in a fantastic position in a 5v3 with bomb down. They lose it there. It goes up 5-3. Simp continues his streak. Like, that was their opportunity to shut him down right there and stop him from building streaks, and it would have been 4-4. So I think you can tie that game 5 back to that single round.
Let's look at our winners bracket. United knocking Evil Geniuses out of that into the losers bracket. They will face off against Units, who 3-1 Sicario earlier on Bravo to see which one will continue on to the finals. There is our schedule, of course, 100 Thieves and Sicario, but first Optic Gaming and Enigma 6 on the main stage. Who will continue on? Who will move closer and closer to those winners' finals? We are about to find out. Saturday at Champs is not disappointing. eUnited saving the day, taking down Evil Geniuses to continue on. When we come back, it's Optic Gaming and Enigma 6.